Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trav. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell the trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Yeah, coming in hot. Wasn't even ready to start the show. Don't even got my headphones on. The kid is coming in hot. We just started the second quarter. We about, what's that, 9 minutes and 42 seconds into the quarter. I just see Tyler Kolek in the game. He might have just hit a shot just now. Knicks are down 36-31, so I didn't get a chance to watch anything right now. So, I was taking care of business today. You guys know the gym right now is top priority. I messed up again. I had to hit the gym after work today. I wasn't going to, but something told me to do it. I made a U-turn and went back to the gym, took my pre-workout stuff, sat in the car until I got the energy, and I just went into the gym and knocked it out. I did chest and biceps today. But yeah, man, we got to get it popping here. I hate, there's certain teams right now that I just cannot lose to. We cannot lose to Atlanta. Atlanta's definitely one of the teams. I'm gonna get into some play-by-play in a second, man, but I just want to say what up to everybody before we get started. Also, kind of calm myself down. I'm sweating here a little bit. Like I said, I was like really, really pushing and getting here, trying to get here. January Sports first. Mega in the place. What's up? Generation Jail in the place. What's up, man? What up? Live from State Farm. I got you. You're at the arena. I forgot that you was going to the game, man. So shout out to Generation Jail. He's actually in Atlanta right now, watching the game, man. So I always wanted to go there, man. I actually had plans to do that this year. So I gotta double check to see when the next Atlanta game is. I don't think we play them until next year. So I would like to go out there. I actually wanted to go to a few games, but this schedule is not very friendly for fans and stuff. Shout out to Tyler Cole, just knocked down another 3. And shout out to the person that's playing over him, which is Campaign. The first person up to congratulate him for hitting two back-to-back threes. But the Knicks can't seem to stop any penetration on the inside. And if you guys listen to the Houston coach, he said that the Knicks have Karl Anthony Towns and they got Jericho Sims, so they felt that they can just drive to the basket anytime they want. So that's on everybody's board right now. Everybody's board is saying that you drive on the Knicks can't stop it. Also, the 3-point shot right now, as my man Jalen Johnson, I believe his name is, he just knocked down a 3. So the Knicks can't defend the 3-point line either, man. So if you drive to the basket and kick it out, you can beat the Knicks. The Knicks are drive and kick team too, as OG just hit a 3. So the Knicks are hitting threes, but the Atlanta Hawks are trading baskets with us, man. So Atlanta Hawks, they got to call a timeout because the Knicks are starting to percolate. So they definitely want to stop the Knicks run here. Yeah, man. But Atlanta has a lot of good wings. Shout out to DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter usually busts the Knicks ass, but I believe he's not playing today. He's out. Trae Young wasn't going to play, but he's playing because the Knicks are in town. So it is what it is there, man. So, yeah, man. Happy to see Generation. Like I said, he popped up to the job the other day, man. Very happy to see him. It was 4:00 in the morning for us, man. So I wasn't happy to be there, but to see him come through, man, and to give him a hug and stuff like that is really dope. So I know he's going to be coming back to work soon. He's been out for a while. It's definitely gonna be good time seeing my man when popping up at the job and stuff. Get a chance to work with him and stuff. So yeah, man, this life is amazing. So, the first thing when it comes to losing weight, I'm gonna get into play by play as soon as they come back from this commercial. The first thing when it comes to losing weight is you notice it first. You notice the changes first. You know the work that you're putting in. So you looking at yourself in the mirror and you see changes first. So then that makes you feel good when you see it changes in yourself. The second person to notice the changes is your significant other. Your significant other is gonna start hating on you. Oh, hey, skinny. That's what my wife been telling me for like the last couple months now, because she notices that I'm losing weight, man. But and like for real, like my kids are noticing it because they see pictures and they're like, wow, dad, it was fat. You know what I'm saying? Kids are unforgiving. They'll tell you exactly what it is. They're not gonna sugarcoat it. So my kids, they always snapping on me and stuff, man. But they're like, they saw the picture and they're looking at me and they're like, wow, you look different. My coworkers are starting to bust out whatever. Like one of the contractors that I work with contractors, and one of the guys say, "Hey, bro, did you lose weight?" They're just like, "Are you good?" You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing people gonna say is that, "Are you good? Like, are you sick or something?" Like, all right, cool. Well, I bet, man. That's good, man. So what you been doing? Not eating. So, not eating as much as before. You know what I'm saying? Because like legit. You guys know that I used to eat while I was podcasting. And if you guys been following me long enough on this YouTube page, you remember when I used to be an alcoholic. I used to be drinking beer live on the air and stuff. So I would tear down like a 22 ounce, and I had just finished the 22 ounce before I came on the air, and I would drink a 20, 22, 24 ounce right in front of you while I was doing my podcast. I might have been a little bit more loosey goosey at the mouth during that time, but as you can see, my personality is still the same. What I'm saying? You don't necessarily need the alcohol, but I literally was an alcoholic at the time. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see the evolution of the kid. I gained all this weight right in front of you, and now I lost the weight in front of you too, man. Like if you guys notice when I lean forward, like my titties used to be underneath my freaking shirt. I had to pull the tits out. So now it's loose now. So it's dope. Definitely dope. Dope accomplishment for myself to lose all the weight and stuff. But anyway, I'll talk about that more later, but we're back into action now. We got Jalen Johnson coming across the timeline being guarded by OG. It looks like he's just doing what he wants to OG, it seems like. Trey, was that Trey? Yep, Trey Young kicks it out to the corner. Back to Jalen Johnson. Trey Young, wide open for three. Listen, Trey Young is known for shooting threes, but he has a horrible percentage. He doesn't make threes. So it's interesting that the reputation people have, but it doesn't really match the stats. The stats don't match. OG, three-point shooter, 3-and-D, the ultimate 3-and-D player in the NBA. He just knocked out another one in the elbow. Here goes Trey Young coming across town against the number 10, Jalen Johnson. Back to Trey Young. Good defense by Miles. Miles is right up on him. Jalen Johnson, too much room. Josh Hart had to get up on him all the way to the basket. Easy layup, misses it. And they're going to call a foul on the inside. I think it's over the back for Karl Anthony Towns. So, yeah, man. It's definitely not easy, man. It's not for the simple fact, oh, go to the gym and work out. That's what's going to do it. Working out is the easy part. The hard part is getting, not eating so much. So I've got it down to a science now, to the point where I can go without eating for days, and I do that. Like I just came off of a fast. I fasted 3 days just now. I fasted the last 3 days. So today is the first day I started eating again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still only eating 1,700 calories, 1,700 calories. So that's nothing either. Right now this is my dinner so far. I got this little protein shake. This is a plant-based protein shake here. Only 170 calories. This is going to be my dinner, and I still have enough calories to get something else in. We'll see. And if I do eat something, it's probably going to be cottage cheese as OG drives and misses. Jalen Johnson walking the ball up the court. So this is a two-man game right now. Jalen Johnson and Trey Young are just two-man going against the Knicks right now. Knicks got Josh. Knicks are using the team game, ball movement, give and go there. A lot of hot potato action here with the Knicks. OG with another three. He misses that. Number 15 in position got the rebound. Here comes Trey Young. Lobs it outside there. Gives it over to number 15. Number 15 is bouncing and pouncing. Gives it out to Trey again. So we got Trey and Jalen Johnson on the outside, waiting for the pass back. So now they're featuring 15. 15 with a nice little floater. He misses it, but 15 goes over the back and knocks it out of bounds. So I believe that's Clint Capella, number 15. So Clint Capella is a good basketball player. You see, OG is the one that's guarding Clint Capella. So that's interesting, man. OG is the ultimate 3-and-D. He can guard basically every position on the court. He can't really guard point guards too much. He can help guard a point guard, But you don't want him guarding point guards exclusively because he's gotten abused that way, But otherwise, OG is just a really good defender. You don't need OG to guard points if you have Miles McBride out there. Miles McBride is has been fantastic guarding guards. He goes coming around the defense here, going right at Trey Young, go right to the basket and laid it up nice and easy. Good basket there by Miles McBride. Miles McBride's been averaging double figures off the bench, guys. He goes Trey Young coming across the timeline, being guarded, comes around the screen there, throws a cross-court pass there. Jalen Brunson is now guarding number 5 there, or what was that, number 5? Yep. Step back jump shot, no good by number 15. So number 5 and 15, I got to differentiate who the hell they are. Number 15 is Jalen Johnson. He's the one that's guarding the perimeter. Karl-Anthony Towns fakes the 3. Clint Capella buys it. He goes all the way to the basket and one. So I don't know if they counted the basket. I can't see if they did, but that might be an and one. So good shot there by Karl-Anthony Towns. He got swiped in the face a little bit. The sweaty eyes, sweaty face. Who hit him? Oh, Trey Young swiped him a little bit. I think Trey Young swiped him. He didn't really mean to do that. It was like inverted, going for the ball. So he definitely got whacked in the face there. Pause. Like multiple pauses belong there, man. Shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns, man. Karl-Anthony Towns is different. People were talking about that he's soft and this, that, and the other. Getting to watch him day to day, he's definitely not soft. He's not a soft player. He's just different. He's not Julius Randle. He's not like a banging, clanging kind of guy. Not many people in the NBA are. You know what I'm saying? That they really draw contact and physical and be opposing. He's just not that guy. So people should stop saying that. Trey Young being guarded by Brunson. Brunson up on him, kicks it out to the corner. Number 5, all the way inside for a nice little floater. He's been missing that bullshit floater. I hate it when guys just throw the floater up finesse-wise. You got to square up. Here goes Karl-Anthony Towns catching a set shot, transition 3-point shot, knocks that down. Talking shit as he's walking back down the court. So, this is today's NBA. You hit a 3-point shot, and then you see guys react as if they just dunked it on the whole team. So it's just a different NBA, man. Like, when I see somebody shoot a 3-point shot, it's good. It's definitely a good shot. You know what I'm saying? But like the reaction after hitting the 3 is not the reaction that I see guys give. It's like, but that's the way the NBA is now. That's the way that we get points. Dunking is cool, but the 3-point shot is way better than a dunk right now. You know what I'm saying? You see it in the park. We had a commercial break here. It looks like Atlanta's going to call a timeout. Knicks took the lead since I've been watching, 50 to 44. Then when the Knicks get into their offense, when the Knicks are running their offense, moving the ball and stuff like that, everything works fantastic. It's just when Tom Thibodeau starts calling isolation plays for us, that's when we start losing our way. So ouch. So Tom Thibodeau really has to start just like trusting the offense, falling back on just hero ball and letting Brunson just go one-on-one or trying to force other people to go one-on-one is not the way. It's not the way. We can do that sometimes, but we have to go back to the offense. I think that's how we're going to win games this year. Straight up and down. So shout out to Generation Jail. Can't wait to see him again. We got to get up, man. It's been a rough season, man. We have plans to get up with each other and stuff, but definitely got to get back to the drawing board and figure out when we can do this. There's actually a decent bar right across the street from where I work, man. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. Shout out to Phil Porto. We've been doing podcasts on the Nick of Time show. We'll be doing one tomorrow at Thursday at 8 p.m. called the Knicks Nightcap on the Nick of Time show. We'll be doing it on there. But we're working on something also too, something by the garden that kind of like goes with the whole whiskey and Knicks thing. So tune in for that. I have the hookup for the place. Phil Porto already knows the guy, whatever, been in contact with the person, with the owner. So between both of us, we should be able to get something going on there. So look forward during the season. We'll probably get a get together going. Hopefully, guys will show up and support the pod, support us. You know what I'm saying? Support us individually. For that, just watch some Knicks and enjoy some whiskey too, man. Same thing with the Dire Knicks podcast, man. I've been begging you guys to hit the subscribe button, let people know about the podcast. Tell people to subscribe if you can. Do the dirty work for me. Because as soon as we get to 3,000, then I'll start to give my giveaways. Because I really would like to give the stuff away. Because I bought the stuff for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I bought it for me, but I bought extra for you guys as well. Also too, I told you I have won this video game here from Big Nick Energy. So this is 2K25 for PS5. So I won it from Big Nick Energy. So I'm gonna give that away. Give it back away to you guys. I'm thinking about doing something else too, but we'll figure it out, man. But we're back in action. Number 5 has it back to Trey Young in the middle, all the way inside, up and under layup, knocks it down. The Knicks have no resistance in the paint as far as blocking shots at all. Jalen Brunson started step, being guarded tightly by number 5 there. Brunson is punishing him. They got him on a switch. Trey Young comes out. So Brunson is just tapping and papping right now. Gets all the way into the basket against a taller player there. Josh Hart has it now. Low in the shot clock, about 3 seconds. He shoots the 3 off rhythm and knocks it down, man. He even throws his hand up like, wow. Rhythmless 3, knocks that down. Trey Young comes across the court, being guarded by Deuce. Deuce is up his ass, man. Clint Capella gets it to number 5. Number 5 pulls up off the front rim. So he's been off the front rim for all his shots, number 5. I'll get his name in a second. Josh Hart, transition 3 to OG. OG drives, mid-range jump shot. He misses that. OG's become a mid-range master and a three-point shot master, man. So just now, whoever this kid is, number 8, just tried to do Jalen Brunson's move. It didn't work. But let's get some names here for these people here for Atlanta. Number 8 is Roddy. Roddy's decent. He's like bigger than what his size shows there. Pause if need be. Where's number 5? Number 5 is Daniels. That's on Dyson Daniels. So Dyson Daniels been around. He's finally getting notoriety now. Only because guys like DeAndre Hunter is injured and stuff. Who else they got there? They got G Matthews there. That's Garrison Matthews. He's number 24. He's not playing right now. But number 10 just shot a 3. Number 10 is I don't know who the fuck this kid is. Risher? Zachary Risher? Maybe I've seen him in college or not, but he's kicking the Knicks ass, it looks like here. 15 minutes. He has 19 and filling up the stat sheet. He just got a turnover there. He just stopped and popped a 3-point shot. He knocks that down. So here we go. Like, just traditionally, the Knicks always allow the bum to bust our ass. So here comes Atlanta with a run of their own. And it's all this kid here. Whoever this kid, I can't even pronounce his name. Zachary Richier. Was he from France or some shit? He's a rookie. Where are you from, dude? So he's a rookie. I'm not sure exactly where the hell he's from. He was in the he's the first round, first pick, I guess. Is that right? 2024 round 1, pick 1. Okay, so he was the first pick of the draft. Fuck this guy, man. Fuck this guy. So I guess he was the one of the French kids they drafted over there, man. So 6'8", 200 pounds, only 19 years old, and he's out there right now. He's averaging 9-3-1, 32% from the field. But playing against the Knicks, I guess this is like over there overseas, they see a lot of Knicks games. So I guess he's getting up for the Knicks tonight. So this is his stats here, man. Fuck this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 pick in the draft, man. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, he's kicking the Knicks ass right now. I believe he has like 21 points right now. Let me see. He has 19. He just hit a 3. So I guess they already counted that already. Let me just double check. So the Knicks got to call a timeout just to put the Atlanta Hawks fire out. But Richard, yeah, he has 19 points. So they just counted out. I guess we're behind a little bit. It says 2:42 on this clock. On my clock, I'm at 3:11 still. So I'm kind of behind a little bit. So bear with me with that. Definitely a little bit behind. So right now I'm at 3:11, 53-52. It looks like the Knicks are going to hit a 3. So coming off a timeout, Knicks typically run good plays out of timeouts. So here we go. Brunson came out. Towns ended up with it right below the 3-point line. He's looking, pivoting, goes on the inside, kicks it back out to Deuce. Deuce slides it over to Brunson. Brunson just shoots it right in front of Trey Young like he's not there, knocks it down. Elbow jump shot, 3-point shot. 56-52 on my clock, 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Here goes Trey Young now, jab step crossover, being guarded by Mikal Bridges. Kind of like a bullshit alley-oop there to Dyson Daniels again. He misses another shot. Here comes Josh. Josh pushing, finds Deuce in the corner for a trailer, 3-point shot, misses that. Here comes Atlanta. Clint Capella gets it. Trey Young is looking, picks up his dribble, gives it over to Jalen Johnson, I believe. Slide it over to Clint Capella. And this guy, no, that's number 17. I believe that's Ojolari, whatever the fuck his name is. These guys are not going to kill me with these names, man. Okongwu, I believe 17 is Okongwu. So Okongwu drives, He loses the ball on his own foot, and they're gonna call a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. Just gotta chill, play the game. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Okongwu's out there. Okongwu's a good defensive player, blocking shots and things of that nature. Trey Young right now coming across at Okongwu's screen, step back, going nowhere. Looking for number 10. He just pulls up. Trey Young just launches a three and knocks it in. I mean, he's a good bullshit shot maker, man. Bullshit shot taker and maker. So it's fuck Trey Young for the rest of his life. If Trey Young ever makes the Hall of Fame, which he has a really good shot at doing, they're gonna be screaming "fuck Trey Young" at his Hall of Fame speech. He goes number 11. Juice McBride Josh Hart and Juice McBride, all these guys are right up on him. So he finally got a chance to throw an alley oop to Dyson Daniels, and he was able to catch it and dunk that one. You know, Trey Young looks like a fucking heroin addict, bro. Like, we live in New York. We've seen our share of heroin addicts. Freaking Trey Young looks like a damn heroin addict. Here goes Brunson to Towns at top. Towns just set shot, pulls up a three, knocks it down. Karl Anthony Towns is hard to guard because he doesn't set the jump shot up like a normal person. He shoots like my dad, to tell you the truth. Like my dad, you can't tell if he's gonna pass it or shoot it, and that's exactly how Towns shoots it. He goes number 5. But if that's Dyson Daniels again, trying to get loose, kicks it out in the corner there, finds Okongwu for 3. Why is Okongwu shooting threes? That's today's NBA. Here goes again, Okongwu on the inside trying to get a shovel pass in there for number 1. Okongwu gets it back out to number 10. Number 10 knocks down another 3. So this fucking Risher guy, this is the star of the game here, another 3-point shot. So he's unconscious. Somebody needs to hit this motherfucker in the throat or something. Brunson, Towns is there looking at him. Towns is this a moving screen? Oh my God. Brunson comes around it. Towns is there. Brunson got to go one-on-one now. Crossover on Okongwu. Kicks it back out to Josh. Turnover. Here comes number 5 all the way inside there. He almost blows the dunk, but he does get it. So anyway, the Atlanta Hawks are on the run now. So 62-59. Looks like the Knicks might need another timeout. Brunson comes across the screen. Knicks have nothing going now. Gives it over to Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges gets it, drives, gets his patented in the paint jump shot. Towns inside. He gets fouled. Nothing. They didn't call anything, but he gets his own rebound back and was able to put it back. So Towns is playing with a lot of energy. But the Knicks have definitely got to stop the penetration and stop the turnovers too. A couple turnovers here, caused the Atlanta Hawks to come back. Because Trey Young, Trey Young was dribbling, then he stopped dribbling, then he started dribbling again. I think that's like a discontinue. Is it or is it not? He goes Trey Young. Trey Young goes around the screen there. A lot of moving and screening there. Trey Young knocks down another 3. So that's 65-61. I don't know if Tom Thibodeau's going to call a timeout, but there's only 4 seconds left. So we're going to run it out here. 4.6 seconds on my clock. Brunson comes in, gets a good shot, almost makes it by the logo off the glass. No good. 65-61 right now. So what quarter? We are in the third. Are we in the third quarter? No, we're at halftime. So we made it to halftime. So that's why I asked, because like the score is pretty high. 63. What is it right now? The score is now 65-61. It's a pretty high scoring game here for this game here. So just for what I'm seeing now, without having seen the first quarter, like the Knicks, seem to be just got pulled into Atlanta's game. The defense is not there. We're letting not a bum, but we're letting a kid that will be a star one day, letting him get off, and he hasn't really had a chance to do that. This is his breakout game here against the Knicks. A lot of confidence because the Knicks are not really preventing the rim penetration. You know what I'm saying? Guys are just getting into the paint anytime they want. So there's a lot of confidence in that. And for the kickouts, it's giving them confidence to shoot the 3. So at halftime, if they can make any changes right now, it will be just to lock in and play Knicks basketball, to tell you the truth. Right now I'm starting to understand how we manufacture defense, how we manufacture our points. You know what I'm saying? So just like last year, get down into the bully ball and pound it, pass the ball, really, really pound the basketball, the way that we did last year. That's how we won games. This year, we really have to lock in on the defense, get into the passing lanes, push the ball, get into transition. And on offense, we need to move the ball. None of this one-on-one stuff, man. So, as long as the Knicks stick to the script for what we've been doing, how we've been successful, then that's how we're going to win this game today. So, like I said, we have to beat Atlanta. We cannot allow Atlanta to win anything against us, man. So 61-65 right now. Still a winnable game. We got 2 more quarters left. We'll see how this goes. Let me fix this. I feel I'll leave it there. Let me leave it there because I'll leave it like that though. He has 22 points. This guy, Richier guy. So anyway, let's get into the actual halftime stuff. So I like to go into the summary. This is the quarter by quarter. So the first quarter, 26-22, that's where the game kind of got blown out of proportion there. And that's the actual lead right now. It's a 4-point lead. So 26-22. So the Knicks didn't start the game off right. So I didn't see the first quarter, so I can't really comment too much about it. But just judging by the second quarter, I can tell that the Atlanta just came out, ready to pounce on the Knicks. But the Knicks fight. The Knicks don't give up. We keep playing hard. So as you can see, we matched them 39-39 in that second quarter because Atlanta tried to blow us out, but the Knicks matched their energy. So that's one thing that I do like. So we'll see what happens in the third quarter. Hopefully in the third quarter, if we can lock down the defense, because there's nothing that Atlanta's really doing that's so out of the ordinary that we can't stop. You know what I'm saying? So if we can just get locked down on the defense and get in the passing lanes and that type of thing, then we should be fine. Scoring the ball against this team should be pretty easy too. They have better shot blockers and stuff like that. They may even have like a better rebounding game, right now. I don't think their players are as wild as the Houston Rockets players. Houston Rockets for the last game, they were just so wild playing against us. The Atlanta team doesn't seem like that. You know what I'm saying? So just for that alone, I think the Knicks should be able to persevere and win this game. So let's get into some actual stats and stuff. Let's minimize this. Where is it at? Get into the game charts. Halftime game charts. Check out the Knicks shot chart on the left-hand side. It's very peculiar. Not too many in-between shots. Knicks made a lot of threes, as you can see on the left-hand side. For some reason, the Knicks side is the left. All of the shots that we typically make are all on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, as you can see, is a lot more X's on the left. A lot more shots on the rim and a lot of threes. Not too many in-between shots today. So that's interesting, man. That shows that the guys are just not we're not getting a lot of cuts, getting mid-range stuff, any drives and let's say drive and shot, I can't really get the terminology right now, but just like the Knicks sometimes do a lot of shot faking and driving, getting into the paint, shooting mid-range jump shots. We didn't really get too many of those. We missed every one that we've taken, but we didn't get a lot of those today. So that's interesting. But look at Atlanta. Atlanta kind of mimicked us a little bit, but they did have a little bit more shots in the paint, it seems. They're shooting 45%. We're shooting 47%. They actually have more shots on the ball too, man. They have 55 shots to 47. So that right there just tells you what you need to know right now, because the Knicks typically win games when we put up more shots than them, but they're doing the opposite for us. They're actually making more shots than taking more shots than we are. So the Knicks have definitely got to pick up the pace and get more action going towards Atlanta. Let's scroll down here. This just shows that the game is back and forth. Biggest lead for both 7 and 8. Longest run was 8 times tied 1. Lead changes 4. It just lets you know it was a good game. Looking at some stats here. Rebounding wise is pretty much dead even, 28-27, 19-15. That's typically the way things have been. Steals right there. The Knicks have been usually getting the team that gets the steals. Atlanta had 8 steals, so that's probably was the problem in that first quarter, huh? If anybody can give me insight on that. 8 steals for Atlanta. Blocks are about even. Turnovers is the tell of the game also. So between those 10 turnovers and 8 steals, that's the ball game right there. So again, just the Knicks getting back into playing our style of basketball, protecting the basketball, moving the ball, getting on defense, and getting in transition. Those turnovers should go down, and we should be able to beat this team. All the other statistics are pretty even there. As far as points in the paint, Atlanta's killing us points in the paint, 26-16. Second chance points is dead even, and fast break points, and just like the points in the paint, they kind of go hand in hand there, 9-2 and 26-16, man. So the Knicks gotta get back into playing our style, and we should be fine. Lock in on defense, and we should be fine. We should be able to cruise, in the fourth quarter to a win. We'll see what happens. Knicks never make it easy. But this is, it's not necessarily cardiac Knicks yet. Knicks are still trying to build their identity. They already have their identity, but they're trying to solidify their identity, I should say. You know what I'm saying? So let me just get this stat stuff correct. Let me bring this up a little bit bigger for when the game starts again. We can get more into the chat, man. Shout out to Generation JL. Like I said, he is in Atlanta right now, so shout out to you. Definitely saluting the chat and stuff. Shout out to Mega. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. He said, this arena feels like home, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of love in Atlanta, man. A lot of New Yorkers there. A lot of retired, city workers and stuff there. Talking about sanitation, talking about MTA. You're talking about cops and stuff like that. A lot of people go to Atlanta to retire. Atlanta metro city area is basically New York. But if you leave Atlanta, leave the Atlanta city limits, man, you're straight MAGA life. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. People that live in Atlanta all tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Atlanta's dope. But as soon as you get off the wrong exit somewhere else, it's a whole different situation outside the city, man. So it is what it is. He says, Generation says he's gonna send a pic to my phone. Okay. I got the do not disturb one. Oh, but I still got it though. Let me see what you got here. I just had a stupid thought just now, but let me not say that. Wow, my man is behind the bench. Get the fuck out of here. You got to get some selfies of yourself in the bench, bro. So I can't get it on the screen at the moment, but I'll show you what my man sent me here. So this is what my man Generation JL just sent me here. This is him right behind the bench there. Shit. That motherfucker got money. He got money, baby. 1, 2, 3. Like maybe 3 or so, 3, 4 seats behind the bench there. That's incredible. That's dope, man. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. Man, if you hit me up, maybe I would have came out there, man. You never know. With my broke ass, right? Can't afford to go to the home opener, but I'm gonna go to Atlanta. Get the fuck out of here. But that's dope, man. Let me save this to the archive. Yeah, man. So that's dope. What else we got going on here? Queen Grant in the place. Yeah. Okay. So we'll look. So that's something too. So maybe you'll see me behind the bench. So once the game gets started again, guys, whenever you see the Knicks bench, take a look and see if you can see Generation JL. He's a tall, light skinned motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So just follow that criteria. Tall, light skinned motherfucker. There you go. You should be able to find him. So I'll be looking in the highlights too. Like when they show the bench and whatever in the highlights, I'll be looking to see if I can find you too. So I'll be sending you screenshots, stuff like that personally, bro. So anyway, thanks for sending that, man. Yeah, man. Definitely enjoy that shit, man. Magic City. I wanted to go to Magic City so bad. I don't eat wings or nothing like that, but I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I went to Tennessee and I planned to drive through Atlanta and go to Alabama too. I wanted to see Alabama, but it didn't work out. I just went straight to Tennessee. End up going to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? Just to say I went there. So that was interesting, man. So I definitely got to make that pilgrimage out there to Atlanta. I'm thinking of maybe driving from Alabama to Atlanta, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a couple weird, stops I would like to make, but maybe I'll go into Alabama and go towards the East Coast rather than driving towards the Deep South. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Lemon Pepper Lou. I already got a section at Magic City called Lemon, the whatever, the Lou Williams section or whatever the fuck. So that's something I would like to see. Magic City, from what it looks like on Google Maps, it looks like a really small spot. But you got to go with an open mind, man. You know what I'm saying? And New York is different. That you don't have little venues like that. You do have them, but they're like hole in the wall places. But in places like Atlanta, those are a hole in the wall spots is the club. So I get it, man. So I definitely want to see it for myself one day. Knicks Nation 112 in the place. What's up? Jackal says a good 3-point shooting Knicks team. Oof. Yeah, man, the Knicks have been shooting the three pretty good. We end up bringing what's his name, Matt Ryan, to the club too. So Matt Ryan will probably definitely get a chance to play soon. We'll see how that goes. Him coming off the bench at 6'7", that's something that we actually can use because our bench scoring is what we actually need help in. A lot of people have been complaining about the 8-man rotation, but the Knicks are shorthanded right now. Precious is not playing, so Jericho has to get the minutes right now. Deuce McBride is there. You got Campaign. Campaign is hurt, but Tyler Kolek is playing. So Tom Thibodeau got to get a good feel of his players, man. We got to wait for guys to get healthy, and then it's up to the front office to try to get more guys here to help the situation out. So hopefully Matt Ryan, a New Yorker, somebody that's from New York, that could come in here and just make good on that being a hometown kid. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely shooting threes at the 3 spot is what we need off the bench, man. Between Deuce McBride and say this guy Matt Ryan. If Matt Ryan pans out, he definitely would be a good asset to the team. Shout out to Landry Field. I keep saying Landry Field. It's Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet, he should be good to go pretty soon too, man. Maybe next year in January. He'll probably be good to play. We'll have to see about that. The Knicks got a hard on for that kid. I don't understand. There's like talent out there, so I don't understand why we have this hard on for Shamit. He did play good, but I don't understand why we can only have him. There's quite a few players that's in free agency right now that we could just pluck up off the street just to fill the roster, just to have a player that we can use. You know what I'm saying? And, but it is what it is, man. The Knicks have their favorites, and they're gonna run their team the way they want to. So what the fuck? Shout out to Vinny Blanco. He said, "What's your favorite whiskey? Eagle Rare, Buffalo Trace." You know what? Shout out to Phil Porto. Phil Porto is really into whiskey. Like he knows how to like squeeze the nose and wiggle the tongue, all and gargle it and whatever the fuck he be saying. You know what I'm saying? But he brought Redwood Empire whiskey, to the table here. So he actually got Redwood Empire to send us samples. So he sent everybody on the panel samples. So we've been drinking this, man. So this one here, this is a Foggy Burrow single malt whiskey. This is really good. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be looking for this, man. There's also another whiskey, man, that I wish I would have remembered the name of it. So the bar, like I said, there's a bar right across the street from where I work at that the young lady in there, she hooked me up with some whiskey, and it was really, really good. Like I told her she said, "What am I looking for?" And I gave her a description of what I'm looking for. And she looked at me and she just picked it out and said, like, right here. And me taking that sip of whatever she gave me, that's exactly what I needed, man. So I have it written down on my phone what it is. I'm not gonna do that because I might mess up what I'm doing here. But yeah, man, whiskey. I love whiskey, man. I like to try new things, just like beer. I used to like to try beers, but I kind of, once you get older, you don't really need the beer. You're not looking for beer. You're looking for something savory, something to sip, something to enjoy and experience. A nightcap. You're looking for more nightcap stuff as you get older. When you're younger, you're looking to bang bang. Jack Daniels, fucking Jameson, and Hennessy and all that stuff. You're looking to just bang stuff. As you get older, you appreciate moments, you appreciate palates. You're eating a burger, you're eating a steak, you're eating whatever you're eating. There's a whiskey for that. There's whiskey, and you drink that, and it'll enhance the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. People like to smoke cigars too. I don't want to get into smoking anything right now because I'm on a health kick, and smoking cigars, you don't inhale and all that stuff, but still, it's just not really good as carcinogen coming into your body. It's not really like the best thing, but people do that too. I respect it. People smoke the cigars to get that experience. So now that I know you're behind the fucking bench, generation, man, I'm gonna be looking for you right now on the screen. Shout out to my Knicks fans. There's a lot of beautiful people out there, not just only females, but males too, well dressed. You know what I'm saying? What do you have on, Generation Jail? I'm looking for you, man. So I saw the Knicks just come. They're going to the scores table now, getting ready to start the second half. So I'm looking for you, bro. Looking for you. Definitely got my eyes behind that bench. If I see you on the screen, I'm gonna see if I can screenshot you. I see somebody with an Illmatic hoodie. I don't know who that is there. They look kind of wasted. They got like the wasted face. So we're about to start the second half here. So damn, son, you're like right behind the fucking bench. Looking to see if I can catch you. So anyway, here comes Brunson. Brunson brings it across the timeline. Top of the key. Gives it over to Mikal Bridges. Top of the key still. Being guarded by Trae Young. He's looking to the right, finds Brunson, but got a steal there. Mikal Bridges slaps it back, but start the game off with a turnover. Not good for the Knicks. Here comes this fucking guy, number 15, throws it up. Back to Clint Capella for the rebound. He lays it up with the left hand. So the Knicks started the second quarter off with a turnover. So that's not a good sign. Knicks needed to stop the turnovers. Here goes Brunson, top of the key, goes over to Josh, who slides to the top of the key. Looking to get Brunson again, right? Nope. Carl-Anthony Towns on the elbow, finds Brunson. So Knicks basically ran the same play backwards. Brunson hooks up the three, no good. Here goes Atlanta with the rebound. Number one has it, pushing it. So number one, I believe, is Jalen Johnson. He's jabbing. Gets all the way into the paint with the floater, no good. Josh Hart with the rebound, risks his life. Here he comes on the left-hand side, trotting up the court, comes across the timeline. Gets to the three-point line, looking to get it inside to Mikal. Mikal's posting up Trae Young down there. He's looking to pass. Here comes the double team. Bouncing, pouncing, gets it over to Towns. Back inside to OG. OG on the inside to Josh. Back to OG. Somebody needs to shoot it. OG knocks down that floater in the paint. Very nice. Very nice. I wish that OG had more of a scoring instinct, man. He really doesn't. He's like, you have to force him to score. So anyway, it goes Number 19, number 5 gets it all the way inside there, kicks it out to whatever. Turnover. Here goes Mikal Bridges. Good defense by Mikal. Gets it over to Josh, looking for the corner. OG with another 3 in the corner. Left-hand corner. Knocks that down. So OG's been our counterpart to that French motherfucker, whatever his name is. So that's good for the Knicks here. Let me slide it on down here. So what do you like, Vinny Blanco? You like Eagle Rare? You like Buffalo Trace? Because I definitely would like some suggestions. Whatever. I don't want to become an alcoholic again because I kind of gave up alcohol, but I'm starting to get into like, just savoring moments and stuff like that. Shout out to Atlanta, just scored. Here goes Brunson being guarded, kicks it out to Towns, set shot, pull up, in and out, no good. Number 1 with the rebound over to Trae Young. Trae Young trots it across the timeline, being guarded by Mikal, comes across the Clint Capella screen over to number 1. Number 1 drives, kicks it out to the corner for number 10. Number 10 knocks down another 3. This motherfucker ain't gonna miss, huh? This French motherfucker. He ain't gonna miss tonight. So Brunson dribbling, lead pass to Mikal, find OG in the corner. OG jab steps and he's on his knees now. I don't know what happened. So Brunson got tripped and then he did a good acting job, threw himself to the floor. But this guy OG, man, this guy like he's always on the floor. Like if you're on the floor on your knees, man, you know something's wrong. But this the guy number 10. They need to find this guy, man, because this guy he's been killing us tonight. Look at OG on the floor. Looks like he's looking for his glasses. Shit. I mean, Brunson is like a fucking stunt double, man. The way that he made that work. Anyway, Josh, top of the key, giving it to Towns. Towns is looking to create something, slapping and whapping from Atlanta. Towns gets it. Bullshit layup there, but they did call a foul. Man, it took forever for the referees to call that foul. But that layup was so like finesse. It was nothing powerful about that layup. Here he goes, Towns on the replay. He drives like Patrick Ewing a little bit, the way that Patrick Ewing used to make the long strides and stuff. But the him deciding to try to squeeze that ball into that little space there instead of going the opposite side, maybe he didn't have the lane for that. You know what I'm saying? But definitely a finesse play, not soft, definitely finesse. So Nick Nation says, Hawks got 3 kids that look exactly alike. I'm telling you, man, I thought I was the only one. Like they say light-skinned people look alike, man, but those motherfuckers look alike, man. Number 10, number 5, number 1, number 15, all these guys look alike. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same player, but they all look alike. Even Trae Young is like a short version of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely hard to call this game here. Trae Young, top of the key, being guarded by Mikal. Mikal comes around a Clint Capella screen. You can't forget Clint Capella. Trae Young with a nice layup there, finishes that. 74 to 68 right now. I got 9 minutes in the third quarter. Here goes Brunson. Brunson jab steps, comes around, gets picked up by number 5 there. He's posting him up. Here we go. Knicks to have no motion. Right now, Brunson decides to take it on his own there. Kicks it out to Josh. Hot potato gets it to Mikal. Mikal loses it. Mikal got to go one-on-one. Only a couple seconds. 5. Back to Towns now. Towns got to get it up. Towns throws across the court pass. Brunson had to shoot it, but number 1 knocks it out of bounds. And Knicks will get a full shot clock if I'm not mistaken. So I see 24. I thought it drops to 14. So we'll see. It should be maybe it is a full 24, not complete knocked out of bounds. Maybe it's a full 24. No, they're gonna say it was all on Brunson. Ain't that something? Here goes Trae Young there, drives all the way to the basket again. Good defense by Towns. Got a little block shot, I believe. Brunson looking. He's been doing a good job at transition. Making correct passes on transition. A little bit of a kickball there, so it should be Knicks ball. Yeah, so the Knicks are, to me, they're not locked in. They're not locked in right now. They're kind of just like letting Atlanta do whatever. I feel like the Knicks could take it up a notch and lock it in, but the Knicks are definitely playing loosey goosey right now, not really completely locked in right now. Brunson has it, comes across a Towns screen. Towns is telling him to come through. Nice pick and roll there. Kicks it out to Josh in the corner. Misses that. Knicks are not making shots either. Trae Young, full head of steam, trying to get number 10 in transition. Josh Hart, good defense, knocks it out of bounds, man. Big time defense there by Josh Hart in transition. That's one thing that the Knicks have been doing in the previous games is getting back in transition. Look, there's like 4 Knicks there. 4 Knicks got back on defense, so that's good. Yeah. Shout out to Trish, man. Good to see your name in the chat, Trish. So hopefully everything is going good with you. Freaking heroin addict, bro. Trae Young on the inside, right to number 1. So the Knicks are playing really lazy. The interior defense is poor. The Knicks are just not locked in. We have a lot of holes out there. We're not playing like we normally do. Shout out to NYK Bro 99. What's up? Right on cue. The perimeter defense tonight is atrocious. Here's Karl Anthony Towns just threw a pass to nowhere just now. He threw a pass to where he thought Mikal Bridges would be, but Mikal Bridges was nowhere near open. He just threw it to nowhere. So that's crazy. But not for nothing, they just showed a replay, man. That was a really good pass there by Trae Young. Knicks are taking it underneath the basket. Oh, good play there by Mikal Bridges there on a nice little backdoor cut right to the basket off an inbounds play. Like I said, Knicks kind of run good inbounds plays. Mikal Bridges gets two hands up on that rim. So hopefully getting that ball on the rim will give him a little bit more confidence, some gusto. Yeah, so another shot by Atlanta. They miss it. Number 10 picks it up and gets basically a putback dunk. So number 10 is going to definitely get a career high. Guy looks like he might get 50 tonight the way he's playing. So we got Mikal. Knicks are just playing around here. OG with a nice move on the inside. Like I said, OG doesn't really have a bag, but that when he does make moves, it looks fantastic. And there he goes falling on the floor again. Here goes number 1 posting up Mikal. A lot of slapping and whapping. Good defense there. Overshot it. Knicks got the rebound. Towns with another one. Josh Hart has it. Playing decent point guard for the Knicks here with his head up. Mikal Bridges, wow, that shot looked crazy, but it went in. Mikal Bridges' shot looks like an adventure, man, but he's been knocking it down 40% from the field, over the last couple games. He's knocking it down. It don't look right, but whatever, it's going in. Whatever, bro. Yep. Cat is getting slapped and whapped like crazy. But not for nothing, I think just across the league, people have been complaining about the referees. So there must be a mandate that the referees must be looking at certain plays. Like every year is something. Every year they were looking at something. They were looking at the kickouts. When people shoot threes, stepping into the players, they were cracking down on that. Cracking down on flopping last year. They did that for maybe the first couple games, and then he just stopped it. I guess the NBA called the refs and said, "Listen, cut that bullshit." So they stopped doing the flopping stuff because they were actually blowing a lot of the games in the beginning of the season last year. So this year there must be something, man, that the refs are really, really keying in on. But once the league reviews it and see what they see that it's not really helping, they probably will change it. Shout out to Mighty Finesse in the place. What's up? He says, what the fuck are we doing? I don't know. We're definitely like washed up on defense tonight. Yeah, man. What the fuck you guys talking about? Kareem Grant and Mega. So Kareem Grant says something about a TV show. What are you talking about, Kareem? Birdnest Younghead. Where you at, Kareem? So you guys are legit having a conversation all to yourself. What the fuck is that about? Where's Kareem? What are you talking about, Kareem? So I missed it. So I don't know what you guys are talking about. But let me see if I can catch you guys. I see Coach Sierra in the place. See if I can get it to the beginning. We got somebody else here. We got Dave Piccolo up in the place. He said you got to go to BT's in Miami. Everything goes down in the champagne room. So BT's in Miami. Let's find out. BT's in Miami. What's BT's? Oh, I see it. I see it. Instagram. So let's hit the Instagram. Let's hit the Instagram. See if this is what you're talking about. Oh yeah. So this is it's literally called BT's Gentlemen's Club. It's on 5922 South Dixie Highway. This is my diehard Knicks account. So I'm gonna have to send it to my personal account, man. So I can do some investigations here. But it's Miami, so I'm quite sure they got all kind of Miami style chicks there, as you can see in this picture. This is definitely Miami women here. A lot of times not really my cup of tea, but I get it. Talking about Cubans, you're talking about, possibly Dominicans and maybe some cans, a lot of cans. But I see I'm looking. Young lady like here. This is a typical Miami young lady right there, definitely. Look at the eyebrows. But I feel you. I definitely feel you. So this is the crew here, man. So this is the normal crew of chicks here. Basically, just Miami style young ladies there. So That's what's up. So, like I said, I'll be doing some more research on that as time goes on. Anyway, back to the game. Right now, I'm at 6:29 right now. Atlanta's still whapping on the Knicks, man. Number one gets over Trey Young for a 3-point shot in the corner. He knocks that down. So Atlanta got a lot of confidence. Knicks are not giving any resistance tonight, man. I don't understand. So here goes Holcomb. Holcomb, he says, "Salute Ero here again with your excellent play-by-play." So I mean, Holcomb, are you trying to get some money? Are you trying to do something strange for change, bro? Here comes Josh over to Towns. Towns has it. He pivots. The jump shot looks like it's coming. There it goes. Launches the jump shot. Short. Knicks got nothing going right now. Here comes Atlanta. A lot of confidence. Trey Young is hard bouncing the ball down the court. Nice little pick and roll play there with Johnson. Tapping and whapping there. Clint Capella's killing the paint right now. A lot of confidence, smiling, looking at the bench and stuff. Knicks got to get it together. 83-75. Brunson on the jab step. Number 5, they're reaching. They did call a foul. Definitely a hard reaching there. Dyson Daniels is a goofy looking dude, man. He looks crazy. He looks like he was made in a laboratory. Looks like an iRobot looking motherfucker. Shit. He looks like he just looks bugged. He looks bugged. Looks like he has he looks like yeah, I gotta watch what I say sometimes. I gotta watch what I gotta start using the censor button on myself, man. Unbelievable. Anyway, Deuce McBride slides it over to Brunson, jab step. Brunson lost number 24, but still was able to get into the paint for the layup. Brunson lost him at the 3-point line. He probably could have stepped back and shot the 3, but I'll take the layup. 77-83. Knicks are behind 5 minutes and 16 seconds right now. Congo's in the game. Pick and roll action with Trey Young there. Gets into the paint, misses the layup. Deuce with the rebound. Here come the Knicks. Brunson. Jericho Sims running up the court. Brunson's looking. Gives it over to Deuce for a transition 3-point shot. Oh, baby. I love it when the net snaps like that. Knocks out another 3. So here we are, 80-83 now. 4 minutes and 50-something seconds left in the third quarter. Here goes Trey. Trey's looking for a screen with a Congo. Mikal Bridges doing a good job of fighting across it. Jericho Sims, I don't know what he was doing there. He was sidestepping and dancing and prancing, playing NBA 2K defense in the paint there. Here he goes boxing out Clint Capella, but Trey Young is going to get called there. They fouled Clint Capella. There's a lot of dudes in the front wearing 90s style clothing. I don't want to get beat up or anything like that, but I see they trying to show off for the cameras and stuff. They know the cameras is there. But my man got a Coogee sweatshirt. You know what I'm saying? Sweatsuit. The other dude, he's dressed how he's dressed. Let me not talk bad about the way people dress, man, because legit, this what I'm wearing right now is literally dress clothes. It's also my work clothes too. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm a working man going crazy, man. So I ain't got I don't have nobody like my man said from BTs. I don't have any BTs. You know what I'm saying anymore. I'm happily married. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no BTs to keep it PG. Brunson has it. This is like moving screen. Knicks played too many games with that moving screen stuff. Brunson has it now. Knicks got nothing going. Deuce has it. Comes around a Brunson screen. Jab step. Number 1 is in his face there. Good defense. He just snatches the ball. Number 5 snatches it from Miles. Here comes Atlanta. A lot of confidence, man. He brings the ball up the court. Jericho pops out, and it looks like it's going to be out of bounds. He threw it right out of bounds, Mr. Dyson Daniels. He is bugged, yo. That dude is really bugged out looking. He looks like the from the last Alien movie, the new Alien movie. He looks like the alien creature that at the end of the movie. Oh my god, scary looking motherfucker. Anyway, Mikal top of the key to Jericho. Jericho gives it over to Brunson, comes around the screen. Brunson pull up jump shot through an alley-oop to Jericho. Jericho has it. Shovel pass inside to Mikal Bridges on a cut, but they're gonna call a foul. So Jericho Sims, man, people are talking way too much about Jericho Sims. If we were fully healthy, like if Precious was playing, Jericho would not be playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's not worth talking about Jericho. Jericho's not a good basketball player. He can get out there and give you spot minutes and stuff. He's strong. He'll get rebounds and that type of thing. He might be able to spell you a little bit, set screens as he did just now to get Brunson a 3-point shot. That's what his job is. His job is not to score or do anything crazy. He's not that guy. So why are you why are people wasting energy on that? I don't know. Deuce McBride is trying his best with Trey. Here goes Dyson. He literally just throws Brunson to the floor, and they're gonna call a charging foul. So the momentum is shifting right now. The Knicks seem to have a trance on the referees right now. So hopefully, did they call a? Yep, that has to be a charging foul. But they're lining up to bring the ball in bounds on Atlanta side. So it looks like it's going to be Atlanta ball. So they're going to call a blocking foul on Brunson. Yeah, they literally called a blocking foul on Brunson. He literally pushed off with the elbow. I don't understand what the referees be watching, man. I don't understand. Oh, From. I heard of From. From seems like I think that's a good show. Somebody was talking about that the other day at work. He goes, a Congo just drives. Brunson falls to the floor again. Number one with a 3-point shot, no good. So Brunson's trying his best to get some action for the referees there. We got Garrison Matthews there. They should call a delay of game. So, yep, the referees are going to call a delay of the game on the Garrison Matthews. There's no reason for him to do what he did. Just give the ball up. So Brunson with the shenanigans, you see, Brunson was trying to emphasize that that Garrison Matthews had the ball. You know what I'm saying? So good defensive what do you call it? Delay of game thing there by Brunson. Deuce has it now. Trey Young is guarding him. Jericho Sims took forever to get out there with the screen. Pull up mid-range jump shot there by Deuce. High on the boards there. OG in there for the rebound. He can't get the putback. Here comes Dyson Daniels, weird ass, walking up the court, being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to number one. Number one has it. Over to number 5 again. Pulls up for 3. He misses that. Here comes Deuce. Deuce is looking ahead. Gives it to Brunson. Brunson trots it up across the timeline. Dyson Daniels is guarding him. He's been actually guarding Brunson pretty good. Brunson gets past him, trying to find the free man, and OG fakes it all the way inside to Jericho. Jericho misses the dunk, but he will get some free throws. So I would prefer OG to attempt to shoot it. OG keeps doing these shovel passes in the paint, where when OG really should just shoot it. So that OG's not that guy either. You know what I'm saying? OG's not that guy either. So yeah, expecting him to do that, is asking for trouble also. He said Trey got that crackhead hair. I said he got the bird nest. Yeah, man, it looked like a fucking bird nest, but like not crackhead. Yeah, crackheads, at least crackheads' hair is a little bit more tighter than that. The crackheads look, crackheads are crackheads. You know what I'm saying? Crackheads look fucked up. Heroin addicts tend to take care of themselves better. You know what I'm saying? And their hair usually is thinning or falling out or look like it's falling out because they're sunken in and all that type of stuff. But they tend to dress well. So Trey Young looks good in clothes, but I don't know what's happening with the head, man. He look like an opium freaking addict. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to crackheads, man. Crackheads are still out there. Believe it or not, people are still smoking crack. But for the most part, it's really the same crackheads from back in the 90s. The 90s crackheads are still out there. They're still, whatever, man. So I mean, people are not really selling crack like that, but people are buying crack though, which I mean that bugs me out. Like all the movies that you've seen, New Jack City and all those different things, like what it Paid in Full, like people know the effects of crack. People know it firsthand. We like literally the 20-year-olds now are freaking crack babies. They literally were raised by the people that were affected by the crack era. You know what I'm saying? So why are people smoking crack still? It's like crazy. Like, yo, crack. Oh, let me try that shit. Like, what the fuck? People are bugged out. But there's like young people that are smoking crack. I've seen like young people, like literally, and like I said, heroin is going crazy too. You want to get an experience? I believe it's 191st. Yeah, 191st on the one train. You want an experience? Go to that train station and go to the elevators. Go to the elevators at 191 and just on the street level. Go to the street level and then just just take a hang out by the elevators, especially on the weekend or something like that. Probably any day, but at night especially or on the weekend, just hang out by the elevators and see what goes on. So there's a lot of young people that are strung out on heroin right now, and it's just right out in the open. There's a police presence there. I believe there's a precinct nearby there. Police frequent that area. They hang out outside, but it doesn't stop the dope addicts from going in the station and shooting up right there. So it's crazy. I've seen a lot of stuff, man. But what can you do? What can you do? I don't know if it's an epidemic, man, but I'm starting to see a lot of needles in places, that you normally didn't see them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, watch your kids out there, man. Definitely, teach them about the horrors of that drug, man. Because once heroin takes you, man, it takes you and keeps you for a lot of years. You know, for some reason, crack makes you live forever. You look like shit, but you feel like a superhero. though. If you can recover from crack, you can really come back and live a nice, strong life. But people that are on dope, the heroin, people are on heroin. Once they finally get off it, they eventually just wither away because their body just gets sick and they just die. I got two uncles that died from heroin, man. So anyway, back into the game. He goes on Jalen Johnson now and gets it over to number 24. He finds the ball. That's Garrison Matthews there. Jalen Johnson now on the drive there, being guarded by OG. OG's guarding him really, really tight right now. Johnson, good turnover there, up and a jump there, but OG made him turn it over. Brunson has it now, all the way to the basket. Left hand floater knocks that down. So Brunson's left-handed floater is working. It wasn't working in the first couple games, but it seems to got that back in action now. Here goes number two. Number two is being guarded by Deuce. Deuce a little overzealous with the steal there. A Congo misses a wide open hook shot in the lane. Brunson has it. Crossover across the shit out of Dyson Daniels. Top of the key. Another crossover. Pull up mid-range jump shot. Brunson. So Brunson got it popping now. Knicks retake the lead. 87-85. 1 minute and 31 seconds on my clock. You know what I'm saying? Here comes Atlanta now. Got number five. Number five, point guard, dribbles and picks up the dribble. That's Cardinal Sin. He gets it back now into the paint for the left-handed floater. Knocks that down. So anyway, that floater, left-handed floater, that right-handed floater in the lane, it's a shot that everybody has now, and it's annoying. Brunson, top of the key, waiting for something to fizzle. Jericho Sims sets a nice screen there. Brunson's playing the two-man game with him. Nothing happened with that. So Brunson resetting, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Crossover, pull up, foul line, jump shot. Brunson in and out. So here we go with the freaking one-on-one stuff here. I know we're trying to end the third quarter, but this one-on-one stuff is not going to cut it. Here comes Garrison Matthews here to number two. Number two doesn't really know how to run the point there. He's trying to get loose on Deuce. Gets to the number five. Dyson Daniels with his weird-looking ass. Gets to the number five for a pull-up three. He misses that. Not very good mechanics on the three. Deuce gets a pass there. It looks like the ball got deflated halfway in that pass. Deuce had to turn around to catch it. But Deuce drives the lane and he's able to get fouled here. So I don't know who this dude Wallace is. Maybe he needs to cut his dreads, man. Guys that have really thick dreads like that, he is cutting it, because, it's getting too long, I guess. So he did cut it to shoulder length. That's really just for the clubs, to be cool, to look like a rapper, but playing with super thick dreads like that, braided down, is not fun to play like that. I used to have dreads. I used to have thick dreads. My dreads were really thick. They were probably just as thick as that dude's. And it's definitely not fun to play basketball in. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even imagine being a professional basketball player, having to keep that stuff neat and still be able to play is, really hard, man. And so Trish says, you hope that you beat Atlanta and probably end up losing. We've gone back 4 years. Yeah, we've gone 4 years back. Kim Jennings, he says Dyson looks like a generic character made. Yeah, he does. He definitely looks like a my player. Definitely looks like a my player. I definitely missed some things here. Anyway, back into the. I'm at the bottom of the chat, so hopefully I'm at the bottom. So anyway, let's get back into action. Trae Young now is bouncing and pouncing, and they're gonna call a foul on Deuce here. So Trae Young is getting mad. He's like chastising the referee. The referee just gave him the up and down look just now. she stared at him and gave him the up and down look. You know what I'm saying? That's universal for women, man. Any culture, black, white, whatever. That up and down look is treacherous. So Trae Young looking for the last shot. 10 seconds now. He's shuffling that pivot foot. I don't like it. Sidestepping. Now he's dribbling. Got 4 seconds now. He picked up his dribble. Wow, interior pass there to Okongwu. Good defense by OG. Are they going to call a foul? Are they going to call a foul? Looks like no foul called there. The referee swallowed the whistle, hopefully. They're looking like they might actually give it to him, but no, they're going to end the quarter. So that's what Trae Young was doing. Trae Young was trying to get the center open in the paint there. So, like I said, the jig is up, man. The teams are trying to abuse the Knicks in the paint right now. You know what I'm saying? Every single team is trying to abuse us in the paint. So that's not a good look for the Knicks, man. We definitely got to change that narrative. But we also got to defend the three because the jig is up also. The Knicks can't defend the three. So we can't defend the paint and we can't defend the three. That's not gonna be that's not a recipe for winning basketball, man. So yeah, man. Something's going on with the chat. I don't know if the chat is working, but I'm getting like repeats as far as comments here. But hopefully everything is good. Let's get into some stats, yo. Right now, the Atlanta Hawks, that kid, Richier, whatever his name is, Zachary, he has 27 points, man. 27 points. 10 for 15. 16 points for Jalen Johnson. He plays a good game. 11 rebounds, 7 assists, man. So he's definitely kicking the Knicks' ass. Clint Capella's doing his thing like he normally does. 10 points. He has 5 rebounds, though. Trae Young has 8 assists, 17 points. That's what he does. Just look at Trae Young. I mentioned Trae Young and the Hall of Fame. So you say that the people get upset. But I mean, the motherfucker's averaging 23, 4 rebounds, and 11 assists, man. Field goal percentage is 39, but he still has the numbers, though. Let's take a look at his stats for his career while we're at commercial. Stats for his career. Look at his stats for his career. Season averages, right? If you look at the points, he averaged 19 points his rookie year, 8 assists. Outside of that, he's never averaged less than 8 assists. The last 3 years, he's averaged 10. The other 3 years, he averaged 9 assists. This year, he's actually averaging 11. He averaged 29 his second year in the NBA, 25, 28, 26, 25, and 23. If he continues this trend, that's Hall of Fame numbers, man. And also the assists to 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11. He's going to be up there in the top leaders in assists. If he, let's say right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, 7 years in the NBA, he's 26. If he plays another 7 years, right? So that's 4. Let's say play until he's 33. Let's say he plays until he's 33 and he mimics basically these stats. Here. He's going to be one of the greatest point guards that ever played the game. He might not ever make it to the playoffs again. He might not ever win the championship. You know what I'm saying? But those numbers are going to be Hall of Fame numbers. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Say what you want to say, but I mean, he's putting up Hall of Fame numbers. Field goal percentage aside, 3-point percentage aside, he's still getting numbers, guys. So anyway, need to get the score back up here. Knicks are right now a tie 89-89 on my clock, 11 minutes and 50 seconds as Karl-Anthony Towns gets a full court basket there, just laid it up 91-89. Looks like Atlanta's going to come back and score. Let me see if I can catch up with this thing here. Yep, I am behind. I'm behind on the stream. So I'm caught back up. I'm at 11:27 now. So Atlanta just scored a layup there, 92-91. So I'm at 11:22, so I'm a little bit closer now. So 11:22. Here goes McBride bringing the ball across the court. Timeline. Towns top of the key. Towns gives it over to Mikal. Mikal looking to take a Towns screen. Drive, kicks it out to Tyler Kolek. Towns has it, fakes a pass to Tyler Kolek. He drives against 4 players there, gets slapped right back at him. So bad decision by Karl-Anthony Towns. He should have gave it back to the rookie. Here comes Jalen Johnson with a travel, man, but they didn't call anything. He's like pumping and dumping there, grabbing his, flexing his muscles. Deuce McBride comes across the timeline, and what are they calling? They're calling something. The referees just stopped the clock there. The Knicks are calling a timeout, I believe. So anyway, Karl-Anthony Towns, by not giving the ball to Tyler Kolek, man, making that poor decision there to drive the basket against 4 defenders, definitely got a turnover and caused the basket there. So this is a poor decision by Karl-Anthony Towns. He's asking for a foul, but he's definitely creating a lot of contact there. I thought Jalen Johnson kind of traveled, but it is what it is. Towns got to trust the ball handler. Give the ball up and see if he can get the ball back. Tom Thibodeau got to work it out, man. That's why he's the coach. Call the proper timeouts and stuff like that. Green Grant, he says we haven't been able to defend the 3 for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Trish says that abuse in the paint is why I say at least try Hawk Porty at the 5. Yeah, Tom Thibodeau, Hawk Porty plays a lot more energy, definitely much more busier than Jericho. You know what I'm saying? But Jericho's been with the Knicks. He has tenure. He has more experience in the NBA. So Tom Thibodeau is basically giving him that respect. because he's been working with the team. Also, you gotta keep in mind too. We can start trading guys December 15th. Those days are coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Also, Hawk Porty's contract is not fully guaranteed. Also, so there's a lot of little stupid factors involved here. So I mean, Jericho Sims might very well be on the trading block. You know what I'm saying? So just take a just keep them a mind, keep that in mind. I should say. You know what I'm saying? December 15th is a big day. Trade that we could trade players. So we'll see how that works. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to play Jericho just so he can show what he can do. Like if he started playing Hawk Porty, then Jericho is just gonna be sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So far, not for nothing. This guy, Hawk Porty, even though we can see that he brings a lot more energy, he got called for a couple charges on some really fantastic dunk attempts, that didn't count. You know what I'm saying? So he looks exciting. And it looks like if he did get minutes, that he probably would succeed lot better than Jericho has. At least he has a pulse on offense. It is what it is. It's little nuances, that we just have to deal with. You know, definitely have to just deal with it. So scrolling down, I saw somebody say something. Yeah, Sims isn't getting better, but not for nothing. Sims actually got better. He's better on the perimeter defense. Interior defense, as far as help defense, blocking shots, he doesn't have it. He's become very good at setting screens, and he's become a good rebounder. Decision maker, offensive player. I mean, he's like atrocious, man. He's like way behind the eight ball. You know, he has a really good looking girlfriend, though. I'll tell you that. Yeah. So let's get back to this game here. Deuce has it, goes around a town screen, gives it back to Towns. Kind of shaky there. Towns on the inside, getting a lot of contact there. I mean, damn, did they got to stab him? They got to stab Towns to help him get a foul. Lord have mercy. That young lady was there just watching him get abused. Somebody help him, please. Look at that. A lot of papping and tapping. That's a foul. Foul on the rebound. They still didn't call it. They only called it because Towns tangled himself up. If Towns didn't sell the foul, they probably still wouldn't have called it. Crazy. Towns has been getting to the line as a Knick, man. So that's one thing that's good to say about him. Right now, let's take a look at some Knicks stats. I haven't looked at the Knicks stats in a while. 7 foul shots for Towns, man. So he is getting to the line, even though he's not getting to the line enough. You know what I'm saying? But he's still getting to the line, a lot, especially for the Knicks. The Knicks in general, nobody's getting fouled. Mikal Bridges, OG's been getting slapped and whapped. Brunson has been getting fucked up to half the game. He doesn't have any foul shots. So anyway, Towns is knocking down his foul shots. That's good. 94-93. Knicks are down 10 minutes and 31 seconds on my clock. Here comes number 5, trotting up the court there. There's something wrong with him. A nice give and go on the inside for the dunk. So I said something bad about him, and then he goes give and go and gets a two-handed dunk at the rim. So he has some athleticism, but it looks like there's something going on with him there. I don't know, maybe his knee braces are too tight. As Carl Anthony Towns just hits a set 3-point shot. Showboating a little bit, doing a little like that. Get into the game, Towns. Towns trying to protect the paint, standing underneath the basket with number 17. But they're going to call a foul there, I believe, on Josh Hart. So Josh Hart is going to whisper sweet nothings into the referee's ear, letting them have it. So our high player scoring wise is Carl Anthony Towns. OG, I thought he had more points than that. He only had 13. So Towns is our driving force today. Brunson is shooting, fairly decent from the field today, 17 points, but hasn't really been able to get loose, today. They've been Dyson Daniels, credit to him for definitely disrupting Brunson today. So here comes Atlanta. Number 2 has it again. Comes around the screen. Pappin gets into the paint. Up, looking. He picks up his dribble too quickly. Garrison Matthews now looking for a cutter. He finds Jalen Johnson on the inside. Good defense by Towns trying to trail, but Jalen Johnson still scored that. Here comes Deuce now. Deuce coming with a full head of steam to nowhere. Gets it to Mikal. Mikal catch and shoot. Not really a good shot there. 98-96, man. Atlanta got a chance to push this lead even further. They're up by 2. Number 5 doing his thing there. Don't really like his game too much, but he's been playing pretty good for them. Jalen Johnson now definitely got the fever. Dribbling in between the legs, crossing over. That's how you know somebody got too much confidence. Number 15, Capella, give and go. They try to do it alley-oop to Capella. Capella hit the bottom of the rim, the ball spinned, and it still ended up at the top of the rim to lay it up. Hi, yeah, 100-96. Knicks are making this way harder than it should be. You know, here comes Deuce now. Deuce over to Josh, try to find OG in the corner, knocked out of bounds by Atlanta. So I'm looking for you, Generation Jail. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? I'm looking for you behind the bench, man. I'm hoping to see you at some point in this game here. Screenshot you. Atlanta's getting into the passing lanes now. It's Anthony Towns top of the key being guarded by Clint Capella. Dribble handoff there, but Towns calls his own number, but he's so weak getting that ball up over the rim. You know, he's definitely got to figure something out with that. Alley-oop there, number 5, bad pass. So Knicks got another chance to cut this lead. Josh Hart has it. Josh Hart pushing, finds Mikal Bridges, hot potato, gives it over to Deuce, and they're going to call out of bounds. Man, they're going to call out of bounds. And I'm looking at the thing here. It looks like that's the score, 99-100. Jalen Johnson, hesitation, pulled up mid-range jump shot. Good defense by OG on the recover. OG's definitely getting back on D. Number 5 on the drive. Josh Hart stops him. Jalen Johnson has it now. They got 7 seconds. Number 2 comes out. Number 15 comes out also. Jalen Johnson, good shot there, but misses everything. Josh Hart full-headed staying, looking for a deuce alley-oop, but Josh comes in there, a lot of contact, no foul called. He did make the layup. That was a bad shot, though. He probably should have kicked it out again. But I don't know if the refs are going to call timeout, but Josh Hart is staring down the refs. But good hardcore action there by Josh Hart. Getting a nice, tough jump shot. Knicks take the lead 101-100. Got plenty of time now. We're not quite in a crunch time yet. But when it comes to runs, Atlanta's calling a timeout. Usually when teams call a timeout, that's when a run happens, man. So Atlanta has a chance to get a nice little run within the next 2 minutes. The Knicks definitely gotta get back on defense now. We got to figure out what we're missing, man. We gave Atlanta too much confidence. And it doesn't seem like we've made adjustments all game about what Atlanta's doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be what it is today, man. It's still gonna be the same back and forth thing. It seems like whoever can get the best stretch towards the end of the game is gonna win. So, like I said, Atlanta just called a timeout. They're gonna get the ball back first, so they're gonna get first dibs on trying to start this run. So if Atlanta gets a nice little 6-0, 7-0, 8-0 run right now, that might crack the game open. But the Knicks got to withstand it. Knicks got to withstand it, and we got to get our own run. So my thing right now, I think Atlanta's going to attempt to go on a run. Knicks definitely got to try to stop that. So Atlanta might take the lead right now a little bit, like it's been happening. But I think like around the 5-minute mark or so. What time is it now? 7:56. I think maybe like around the 6.5-minute mark, or getting towards the 6-minute mark, we'll start to see the Knicks percolating, I believe. And I believe they'll go on a nice little run, and that'll be enough to carry us towards the end. Knicks got to be very careful, though, because they do have guys that can shoot threes, and they have guys that have been making them all game. Shout out to the French kid, number 10, I believe. Dyson Daniels has been disruptive. Jalen Johnson's been disruptive. And also, Trae Young does his thing. Looking to be a villain for the Knicks. They are at home. So that's my take on the last couple minutes here. Like I said, I think Atlanta's going to try to make a run. Knicks got to withstand that. I believe the Knicks will probably go on their own run around the 6.5-minute mark, 6-minute mark or so. And hopefully, if we do that, that should sustain us until the end. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see how it plays out. Oh man, yeah, that Josh Hart shot was crazy. Good shot by Josh Hart. It's like he had to get it in there and also get the energy behind it too. The Knicks definitely need the energy behind that shot more than anything. Yeah, last year that's how it was last year. Atlanta I think they had a down year last year because they had a lot of injuries and stuff. Also too, the point guard situation wasn't working. They had a two-headed point guard, which was dumb. You already got a point guard that gets you 10 assists per game. And then your decision to make the team better was to get another point guard. So it doesn't make no damn sense. So Atlanta is one of those teams, man, that I wish they would move them somewhere. Get them out of Atlanta. Get that ownership out of there, or sell the team. We'll talk about sell the team. Whatever Atlanta's been doing, they need to get rid of that shit. It doesn't work. whatever their mindset or whatever they have in their mind to build a team is not working. They do have some promising players, man, but they're gonna have to do something, figure something out because they can't fill the team up with a bunch of 6'8" guys. That's not gonna be a winning situation for them. So Josh Hart did get called for a technical, so they let the French kid shoot the technical. So the score is 1-1. So when points come off the board when there's no time coming off, it's not a good thing. So Atlanta gets the ball in bounds. Jalen Johnson gives it over to Trey. Trey is trotting. About the logo coming around the left-hand side, goes around a Clint Capella screen, double screen, spins into the lane there, finds number 10 in the corner there, misses the three. Somebody fell. Brunson has it now. Brunson's looking. He's looking. Karl-Anthony Towns comes out, sets a screen, doesn't take it. Jab step, looking for Karl-Anthony Towns to come back around. Comes around the screen. Brunson all the way inside. Gives it over to Josh in the corner for three. He doesn't take it. Kicks it back out to OG. OG's driving right back into the same spot that Josh was in. And I believe they call out of bounds or traveling. They might have called traveling on Josh. So too much dribbling. Somebody needed to shoot. Knicks are being too cute out there with the passes. So I'm definitely looking for my man Generation JL. He's behind the bench somewhere. So here comes number 11, crossover, top of the key. Floater for Trae Young. That's barbecue chicken, but he misses it. Get his own rebound, though. Brunson slapping and whapping on him. Deuce gets back on him. Deuce is watching him closely. Kicks it out to Jalen Johnson for a set three-point shot. Misses that. Josh with a hard rebound. Josh is trotting. Looking, got his head up. Towns is coming over to set a screen. Josh didn't play it right, and then number 10 just steals it from him. Brunson comes in there. Josh makes a good defensive play, but they're going to call a foul on Brunson on the defense. That sucks. Oh, my God. It's so frustrating watching the Knicks play. So, like I said, Atlanta's trying to go on a run now, but the Knicks got to persevere. The Knicks are persevering, even though it looks bad. We are persevering. Atlanta, even though they're making a push, nothing's becoming of it. But here it goes again. They're gonna get a chance to take points off the board without time coming off. First jump shot, no good. So he misses the first free throw. So Atlanta's feeding right into the Knicks bag right now. So here we are approaching the 6:30 mark. So like I said, 6:30, 6 minutes. I think the Knicks are gonna go on a nice run. So I just feel it's coming, man. So here he goes again. Second free throw. He misses both free throws. So feeds right into the Knicks bag right now. So Brunson is gonna bring the ball up the court. He's calling. He's clearing Karl-Anthony Towns. Gives it over to Deuce. Deuce has it. Looking to get Brunson free again. So Brunson's free. Karl-Anthony Towns sets another screen. Got a little pick and roll going here. Nothing happening for the Knicks. No ball movement. Now Brunson got to go one-on-one against Clint Capella. Crossover, pull up three-point shot. He misses it. Karl-Anthony Towns gets the rebound. So much contact. But Karl-Anthony Towns is able to get that stick back. So Karl-Anthony Towns has been very adept at getting stick backs, man. So that's what's up. Here comes Trae Young driving the lane. Karl-Anthony Towns did not put his hands up, and Trae Young just laid it up nice and easy right over the top. So the score is tied 103 to 103. 6-minute mark right now. Brunson driving. It's being guarded by two guys. Brunson inside. Knicks just got a kickball from Atlanta. So it's going to be Knicks ball again. So we have the 6-minute mark. I'm waiting for this run. This run has got to come from somewhere, man. Let's see what happens here. So this is not cold. I just pulled it out the box and just drank it just like that. This is basically a room temperature protein shake. So it's not really good. So, hopefully, not hopefully. Tonight, so tonight I'll put the rest of them in the refrigerator and they should be good. This is like I said, plant protein. This is like zero sugar. Not zero sugar, it's like 3 grams of sugar in here. Carbohydrates is only 5 grams. The fat is not necessarily high, but it's like 4.5 grams of fat. No saturated fat, no trans fat, so that's good. No cholesterol in here. Sodium's at 380. It is what it is. There, vitamins and stuff is decent. So this is muscle milk here. Muscle milk, I believe, is made by Gatorade now. So it's a good product. It tastes pretty good. Like I said, the kid is getting skinny, man. You can see the kid's face. Face is definitely skinny, man. I think the ladies at the gym made a comment today. They were talking about me saying that I lost weight, but they didn't actually talk to me. It's fucking weird. So there you go. Deuce McBride, jab step, he drives, crosses over. Good defense by Trey. He knew the move was coming, and he took them cookies, man. Here goes Trey Young walking casually up the court, super fast. Josh was able to stop the ball. Score is dead even, 103 to 103. Trey Young just launches it, man. Oh my God. Carl Anthony Towns with a nice high rebound. Brunson has it. Brunson is looking, jabbing, jabbing, comes around. Number 5 literally grabbed Brunson just now. Brunson on a drive. So Dyson James literally grabbed Brunson by the waistband. So they got some words. They chatting with each other. But he's got to let the referee, the Brunson is doing the chat and just so the referees can hear it. Because look, as you can see, like that Dyson James is literally grabbing him. He's grabbing him again, grabbing him, slapping him. Like, when is the referee going to call a foul? So Brunson got to tell him something. So Dyson Daniels definitely playing physical, trying to get into Brunson's head. That never works, though. So Brunson is dribbling now. Deuce gets a steal, kicks it out to OG should have shot it. He was fucking wide open, man. Here goes Deuce with a jump shot. OG was fucking wide open, dude. So now the Knicks get called for a foul, and it's going to be Atlanta ball? I'm not Deuce. OG literally was wide open just now. He was wide open and he passed up a wide open 3-point shot because he's too busy looking to make the pass. He doesn't even realize he's open. Trey Young drives, fakes it. Patented floater on the inside. Clint Capella gets the stick back. Fuck, dude. 105 to 103. Brunson trotting up the court here. So we're sub 5. No run has happened. This is a delayed thing here. So I mean, Atlanta had every chance in hell to get a shot off there, and they weren't able to score even from the free throw line. So they didn't even. OG literally pushed off just now, and they didn't call anything. So I mean, the referees are doing a piss job calling this game right now. Here goes Trey Young coming across the timeline here. Oh my God, Deuce coming around the screen. He's still staying with Trey. Number 5, Dyson Daniel again with an illegal screen, throwing a hip. It can't go anywhere, and they're gonna call what? They call a foul on Deuce. So these refs are not calling the game right. I don't want to put too much energy on it, but this motherfucker OG was wide open, fam. Yeah. Shout out to Trish. Trish just posted something really quick. She says Cat has 31 points, but look at what we're giving up for it. Put someone in with him at the 5. I got you. Tom Thibodeau can't hear you though. Tom Thibodeau definitely needs to take some advice from some of us out here. Trey Young, jabbing and stabbing. Oh, he just launches it. I hate those shots. He missed it. OG. Josh has it now. Josh is trotting up across the timeline, looking to take advantage on the fast break there. He threw it inside to McHale. McHale wasn't really open, but they're gonna call a foul. They've been the Atlanta Hawks. Their strategy has been working. They've been grabbing the Knicks and stuff. Knicks have not been able to get loose, set things up. As you can see, look at grabbing the shorts. Look at all in his ass, man. I don't know how anybody could. I know it's professional sports. I know you got to try to get an advantage and stuff, but I'm not grabbing no man's shorts. You know what I'm saying? Especially around the buttocks. It goes OG trying to get the ball in bounds. Can't get it in. Almost a turnover there. Number 10 knocks it out of bounds. So OG with his height and length, still can't get the ball in bounds here. Yeah. So he's asking the referees something. So OG's at the baseline. I don't think I've seen an inbounds play from the baseline there that deep. So they moved him in a little bit. Oh wow, nice curl play there to get Mikal Bridges open to the basket. Good pass there. Good play by the Knicks. So the Knicks tied the game 105 to 105. So this is one of those things. So I was expecting a run, no run, but it's definitely a back and forth situation. So basically, whoever can get a couple baskets going here is going to win the game. Right now, neither team is playing good. The first half, like I said, it was a high scoring first half. Like it was like 60 something points for each team. Right now, we're only at 105 with 3 minutes left. Trey Young there with a crossover, gets into the lane all the way, gets a shot up there, trying to create a foul. They didn't get it. Super bad pass there, but Brunson was able to get it. Gives it over to OG. OG can't finish, bro. OG can't finish. It's so erratic, so erratic. But he did get fouled, so OG got to make free throws. He got to make free throws. He's got to make free throws. You got to get on the board. Like right now, points are scarce for each team, so we got to get on the board right now. OG first shot knocks that down, so OG's hitting some free throws now. Hit the first one. He's got to make both free throws. It's not. It's like no way around this, man. I feel you, Trish, man. Definitely tough watching. We have to settle into what we're watching. Though. We got to settle into the personnel that we have. But I'm right there with you, man. I would feel more comfortable with another big man. People were talking about Giannis, logistically, statistically, salary and all this. It probably doesn't really work. But just if we could just do magic and get on trade OG for Giannis, just to get things more traditional, with the rebounding and the physicality on the inside between Giannis and Cat, I think that would be a lot more helpful or easier on the eyes, especially for traditional basketball players like us. Here goes Karl Anthony Towns with a set shot. So I asked for a run, and here we go. The Knicks go on a 5-0 run. Knicks go on a nice little 5-0 run. 2 free throws and a 3-point shot. 5-0 run. If we can make a stop, good stop there. Karl Anthony Towns gets up and blocks a shot, but they're gonna call a foul on Karl Anthony Towns. No, they're gonna call goaltending. No way. No way. Shot is up. Was it on the way down? I mean, that chick, is she trying to get an award for greatest referee of all time? I mean, it had just peaked and just for a fraction of a second went down. So I think the Knicks are gonna challenge it, but I think the bastard's gonna count. Watch as it goes up. You can't really see it there, but it looked like it was going down a millisecond started going down. Come on, lady. You trying to win the greatest referee of all time award? Look at the ball goes up. That's not really a good angle there. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't think the referees are going to overturn it. I think that's going to be a bucket. It is what it is, man. So the Knicks are up 110 to 107 at the moment. We'll see what the referees do. Number 93, she's trying to get an award or some shit. This might be like one of the worst officiated games of the season. Like, if you're gonna let the guys play physical, fine. But if you're gonna do that, don't call bullshit calls, bro. You know, don't call bullshit calls. You know, Carthy the Towns has a hole in his mouth. So I'm looking for you, Generation. You must be on the second bowl there. I'm trying to see if they're gonna show you behind the bench. So anyway, the other guy. So I mean, this guy actually, the one that's the crew chief. He's actually a good referee. So they're not gonna count the basket. So that's a good thing for the Knicks there. They didn't count the basket. So I'm looking for my guys, Generation JL. He's behind the Knicks bench, directly behind the Knicks bench. One thing I hated when guys shout, shout things to players like on a sneak, like those guys that they go, Karl Anthony Towns, you're a dick, suck my dick, suck my dick. Like I hate people that do that. So Generation JL, I'm looking for you, man. They're not really showing the fans too much behind. I see people standing up, people with somebody with a gold chain there behind there. We got some fans yelling, "Let's go Knicks" and stuff. I'm looking for it. There you go. There you go. I just saw you just now, bro. I just saw you just now. You got your hair back. So the dude with the gold chain is actually with you. So they showed him a couple times, but I didn't see you though. So I just saw you just now. So Generation JL has dreadlocks. He has it in a ponytail. So shout out to him. He's behind the Knicks bench there. Josh Hart pulls up for 3, misses it. Look at Mikhail in there trying to get it. Good box out there to get him out off the spot. Trae Young coming up the court there. Knicks are up by 5 now. Got 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Pass on the inside. I mean, Dyson Daniel was wide open. Kicks it out to number 1, and they hit a 3 in the corner. That's today's NBA for you, man. Don't get upset. So the Knicks are up by 10. Excuse me, up by 2. 110 to 108. Knicks got to put points on the board. They got him on the switch now. Dyson Daniels is guarding Brunson. Josh comes back again with another pick. Gets the OG. OG launches a 3. No good. Knicks are just not putting up good shots right now. Unbelievable. So Generation was just on full screen. Yeah, for like a split second. Him and his boy were just on the camera there. Got Trey Young inside to number 10. Easy shot there, no resistance. So it's 110 to 110. So, like I said, it's a game of runs right now. Knicks actually went on a nice little run. Atlanta answered it back. So here we go again. Lord have mercy. So I'm watching the game on MSG though, but I'm on the stream, so it's not the same as the telecast. So I think that's dope. Right now I'm at 120 right now. 120, 110, and 110. So like I did see Generation JL just now. So that was pretty cool. So yeah. Stress. Time is cut off, and Brunson's gonna get some free throws here. That's how I like it. Turn the time off, and let's get some easy buckets. And Brunson, of course, misses a free throw. Unrealistic. Brunson misses a clutch free throw right now. We need every point that we can get right now. Him missing a free throw is not good. Brunson, here he goes again. So we got my man Boosie, I believe, right? Was that Boosie? Brunson makes another free throw. 111 to 110. Makes a second free throw, I should say. Man, missed the first one. Son of a bitch. Trey Young being guarded by Mikal. Mikal's giving him too much space. He goes right around him. Gives it back to number 5. Number 5 on the drive. Up. Good defense by Karl Anthony Towns. Josh goes for it. And they're going to call a foul on the ground. These referees are garbage. Garbage. Straight basura. Straight basura. Karl Anthony Towns is frustrated, but you got to get in there. Good defense there. Here goes Clint Capella. That free throw looked crazy. Ay, Dios mío. 111 to 111. Clint Capella with the second shot. You know, his form looks crazy. Let's see if the Knicks can get the rebound. He makes both. Lord have mercy. Josh to Jalen. Jalen dribbling, getting it up the court. Jalen takes his time, man. He gets to the top of the key. Clint Capella's up on him. He got 2 defenders watching him. He's going to try to draw the defenders now. He's going to the left. Finds Towns in the corner. A lot of contact there. Jalen Johnson with the rebound. Here goes Trey Young, full head of steam. Inside for another dunk. So that's a 3-point turnaround there. Knicks are down 111 to 114. 46 seconds in the game. Can the Knicks pull it off, man? This is crazy. A lot of contact there by over there at Karl Anthony Towns. Dyson Daniels still grabbing him. Trey Young here with a full head of steam, finding number 15 on the drive. Clint Capella. Clint Capella should be a Knick, man. Bro. This is tough. So right now, 46 seconds, man. It's enough time to get a good shot. There's enough time to get a quality shot by the Knicks. But the Knicks haven't had a quality shot in this entire game, bro. They have not had a quality shot in this entire game. So it's asking a lot for the Knicks to get a good shot right now. So this game is in jeopardy. You know, this is not cool. Back-to-back losses here would be devastating. So I'm looking at the Knicks bench here. Everybody's attentively looking at Tom Thibodeau make happy circles on the little pad that he has. Yeah, painting happy trees. Knicks need something, man. We're down by 3. Oh my God. Oh, brother. The Knicks need help off the bench, man. We have no scoring off the bench. So, we got to implement some stuff. This, like I said, December 15th is going to be a special day. Knicks have got to figure something out. We're going to have to get some practice time to see if this kid, Matt Ryan, is somebody. We got to start trusting Tyler Kolek. We got to start trusting somebody out there. My man, Almighty Finesse is losing his shit. Listen, if you guys weren't in my face right now, I probably would be going crazy too. So Knicks get the ball in bounds. Brunson has it on the jab. 44 seconds. He launches a 3. Not a good shot, man. Josh Hart tried to create a turnover there. Josh Hart. So the referees are arguing. One referee says it's Knick ball. Another referee says it's Atlanta ball. So they're confused. What are they going to say? They're going to say it's Atlanta's ball. So not for nothing. Look at Josh Hart. Josh Hart comes in there, watch him turn around. He's gonna turn around and push number 10 out of bounds. He totally did that on purpose. So he got called out on it. So Atlanta has the ball now. Is it gonna be free throws? No way is it free throws. Knicks in the penalty? Oh my god. Is it free throws? If it's free throws, the game is over. Yep, it's free throws. So that's the game. I believe that's the game. Because if he makes both free throws, that's gonna push the lead too far. So now it's a 4-point lead. 4-point lead with 40 seconds. That's a two possession game. So I don't think there's two possessions in the game. So I think the game is over. I think the game is over right now, guys. Yeah, Matt Ryan didn't even look like an NBA player. Yeah, I mean I'm asking for a lot. There's a reason why that like Atlanta gets the rebound, missed the free throw, which was a gift from heaven, but Atlanta gets the rebound. So that's the game right there. That's the game right there. I think the Knicks called another foul, and they're gonna get more free throws. So the game is out of reach now. It's 115 to 111. They're back at the free throw line. So now they got a chance to get two more free throws with Trae Young here. So they have a chance to cut this lead cut their score up to 117. It goes 116 and 117. So now there's a two possession game. So the Knicks have to shoot threes. There's only 22 seconds left on the clock right now as I'm looking. So it might not even be worth talking about it right now. So this is a bad loss. Huge loss here by the Knicks in Atlanta. So two bad L's, man. Don't remind me of the last one. So I'm still thinking about that Cleveland loss. That Cleveland loss sucked. And then now these two back-to-back losses are terrible, man. So OG now. Oh, I mean, OG, like, we don't have much time, dude. And he's faking threes. Mikal Bridges gets one off, misses it. So I mean, game is just over. What a heartbreaking. This is a heartbreaker. Without getting too emotional, you know what I'm saying? So my man Almighty Finesse losing his shit. So listen, guys, listen, let's regroup. Let's regroup as a fan base, you know what I'm saying? Without getting too emotional right now. Without getting too emotional, the Knicks are trying to get it together. We're trying to figure out our strengths and weaknesses. Teams right now are easily taking advantage of us because of they're easily taking advantage of us because of the way that we play. You know what I'm saying? They know that we're not defending the paint right now. They know we're not defending the three. So they're just casually coming down the court, going to the basket. If they can't do that, they just kicking it out to the three, and the Knicks are just not recovering. And that's the way teams are playing us. So it is what it is. On the Knicks side of things, the Knicks are very clunky. Everybody's falling on the floor. Everybody's afraid to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we are right now. It's a 7-point lead. It's way out of reach now. They just let Josh Hart get a dunk. So the only way the Knicks could win this game is if they get a steal. So for some reason, Atlanta calls a timeout. I don't know why. It's 15 seconds left here. 15 seconds left in the game. 118 to 113. So the only way the Knicks can come back right now with 15 seconds left here is if they steal the inbounds pass right now. Steal it. They have to literally steal the inbounds pass and get a shot off really quick, as fast as possible. It has to be a three. If they make the three, it'll be 116 to 118. Then hopefully only 5 seconds comes off the clock. Atlanta will have it. Then they can try to get another steal. Because if they foul them, Atlanta getting points, doesn't help us. So literally, the Knicks will have to get two back-to-back steals, and at least one 3-point shot out of that. But the only way we can win this game right now is if Atlanta gets a turnover, travels or something like that, or out of bounds or something like that, 5-second violation, anything like that. If that happens, that helps the Knicks. But regardless of what, we still need to get a shot off. We have to score. No more than 5 seconds needs to come off this clock. But like I said, we have to get a steal first. Like we legit have to steal an inbounds pass. So I know you guys are already ahead of me, so you guys already know I'm full of shit. But I see my Knicks fans there in despair. But everybody's in their Sunday best, man. I mean, my man got a nice crispy Knicks hat. He just got it. Matches the jacket perfectly. Got the jersey, the t-shirt. Sucks. So Atlanta calls another timeout because it almost got a 5-second violation. So that suits the Knicks. So we got to figure this thing out here. Not enough time. But like I said, the only way that we can win this game is if we get a steal and get an immediate 3-point shot. Less than 5 seconds have to come off the clock on a made three. That's the only way we're gonna be in this game. And then we got to do it again, or try to get a turnover again. Something's got to happen here. But it goes without saying, the Knicks have to get 2 made baskets right now. Knicks are down by 5, 2 possessions. 2 threes win the game. 1 3 and a made basket gets us to overtime. We're asking a lot, man, but it can happen. It can happen. Anything can happen. Unreal. Unreal, man. Sucks. Losing to Atlanta, I think, hurts more than anything, man. Losing to Cleveland hurts. Losing to Atlanta hurts even more. That Houston game, we got embarrassed a little bit. But oh man, Knicks got to get back to the drawing board. Something's missing on the squad. It could be Precious. Maybe we need to I don't know what we need to do. Trae Young gets it. The Knicks got a foul. So the Knicks fouled. Only 2 seconds came off the clock. So we gotta hope somebody misses a free throw. But it's too much now. They're up by 5. So the Knicks need somebody to miss a free throw. Spoiler alert on the screen, he makes both free throws. So the Knicks are down by 6, so we have to make 2 threes. So we literally have to hit a 3 so fast with hardly any time off the clock. And then we got to get a steal. Trae Young misses a free throw. So he missed the free throw. So he got 3 free throws just now? So the Knicks did get a 3-point shot. So am I going to get a heart attack? Are the Knicks going to get a chance to win this? So Trae Young misses the first one, makes the next one. The Knicks, Josh Hart gives it to Cat, back to Josh, full head of steam. Josh comes down over to Brunson. Brunson, too much dribbling, sidestep, does get the 3 to fall. Okay. So the Knicks are down by 3. Atlanta got to get the ball in bounds here. Knicks have to get the steal. And they fouled. Oh, they didn't foul him. So they did. They fouled Trae Young immediately. So Trae Young is going to have to make free throws. So he makes 1. Still a 2-possession game. So the game is over, man. We just fucking around at this point. But that was interesting. That was interesting. Unbelievable, man. This is a bad loss, fam. Bad loss. What you gonna do though, man? What you gonna do? Then it's early in the season. To get that piss is not good. If I can give an example, man, if you guys are on Twitter, I'm on Twitter, basically talking to myself because I think people be hating, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? But on Twitter, I'll be on Twitter, talking on Twitter, and people on there on Twitter. And when the Yankees started the season, people used to talk so much shit about how trash the Yankees were. Oh, the Yankees this, Yankees that. But then the Yankees almost won the World Series. They made it to the World Series. You know what I'm saying? They didn't win, but they still made it to the World Series, fam. You know what I'm saying? So you go for a team that the Yankees suck, they're not gonna make the playoffs, to a team that went to the World Series. So right now it's early in the season. Final score 121 and 116. Like I said, it's early in the season right now. What's the record, right? What's the Knicks record? Yeah. It is, I mean, I gotta tell you, it is pretty stressful. It is pretty stressful right now. This is stressful time right here for the Knicks. Yeah. Can't even think right now. Let's look at the Knicks schedule. New York Knicks schedule. So here goes the Knicks schedule. We play the Bucks next, man. So the Bucks are actually struggling. I think Giannis is not playing. So if Giannis is not playing, the Knicks will have a chance to get a comeback game. We play the Pacers next. We seem to have the Pacers number, it seems like. So, hopefully we lost 2. Hopefully we can get 2 back. So we're playing the Bucks at home, and then we're playing the Pacers in Indiana. So the schedule is weird with the back and forth. So we just came from a road trip. We play the Bucks at home, and then we're going to go back on the road again against the Pacers. So the schedule so far has been messed up, and oh my god, this is frustrating. Losing to Atlanta Hawks sucks bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, early in the season, I'm trying to make light of it. Early in the season, Knicks are trying to figure it out. Right now, our interior defense sucks. Right now, our 3-point defense sucks, and right now our offense sucks. So Los has an opinion. He says, in my opinion, Knicks throwing the game away because Cat hitting a special shot. If JB don't get get to the fame, Knicks lose the game. Yeah, 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 yeah. Very bad loss, man. Bridges is Basuda. There's a lot of fucking question marks right now with the Knicks. When we won those games, it looked great. Guys look really good. We have 5 guys in double figures and stuff like that. But it seems like the NBA got the scouting report and they kind of negated all that stuff. Let's see if anybody got double figures on our team. Again, 5 guys in double figures again. So we are getting guys in double figures. You said Bridges was Basuda. He only had 10 points, 4 for 10. That's not so bad. 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. That's what he's gonna get. He's gonna get games where he gets 20, and then he's gonna get games when he gets 10. And it's gonna average out to be about 15 points per game. That's what I'm thinking for Bridges. Same thing with OG. OG had a big game the other night, and now he has 15. The rebound, 6, 3. That's what he brings to the table, guys. This is what he brings to the table. He's super sloppy, super clumsy, man. Karl Anthony Towns, I thought he was soft, right? 34 points, 16 rebounds. He's bringing it. He's doing the best that he can. The referees are letting him get slapped and whapped. Brunson today was getting killed, but Brunson is our battery. He's trying his best out there. 21 points. Josh Hart has been playing really good too, man. Definitely our glue guy. 14 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. So where would we be without Josh Hart? Josh Hart has literally been like a point guard out there for us, facilitating, basically doing everything. And off the bench, Deuce McBride with 16 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. What can you say bad about that? So I know you're looking at Sims. Sims only played 10 minutes, man. So if anybody's saying anything about Jericho Sims out there in 10 minutes, then just poke them in the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't need to see the next game. Anybody that keeps complaining about Jericho Sims 10 minutes and the minutes that he gets, like I said, poke them in the fucking eye. They don't even deserve to watch the Knicks for a couple weeks. Make sure you injure them. You know what I'm saying? So that way they'll be out for a while, and they won't watch the Knicks, and then they'll appreciate it, and then they won't waste everybody's time about Jericho Sims minutes. As far as Kolek hit 2 threes, and Tom Thibodeau said, "Yeah, all right, that's enough." So anyway, trash, man. Guys are playing heavy minutes again. 39, 41, 38, 37, 38. That's not going to cut it, bro. That's definitely not going to cut it. We got to use our guys. I know Precious is hurt. I know they would like to have Shamit here, but we don't have those guys. But we have dudes that could play. I would like to see Pacone play. Shout out to Trish. Trish says she would like to see Hawkporty play. A lot of people saying that. Between Pacome and Hawkporty, both of those guys, I would prefer to see them play out there aside from Sims. Sims and Kolek. If you don't want to play Kolek, then don't play him. Let Deuce get the guard minutes, and then but you got to put Pacome and Hawkporty in there. Get them in the mix. Use Josh Hart as a point guard because he's been doing good at that. Use Mikal Bridges as a shooting guard. You know what I'm saying? Let Hawkporty come in there. Let him get some minutes at the small forward spot. He's been playing pretty good. Give these guys a chance to play. But we're talking about Tom Thibodeau here. So anyway, guys, Friday, guys, we play the Bucks. Shout out to Nick of Time show. We will be on Nick of Time at 8:00 tomorrow with Phil Porto and Apollo Reed from Guard Up Knicks. We will be together on the Nick of Time show. Sounds weird that we're doing that, right? But they have more subscribers than me. So that's why they didn't choose my channel. My channel almost has 3,000. But 8,000 subscribers is more than 2.9, I guess. So that's why we're over there and not over here. But it is what it is. Hopefully, you guys come over there and see what we're talking about with the Knicks nightcap, and we'll go from there. I'll catch you guys soon, man. I'll catch you guys on Friday for the watch along, and hopefully we can get that win, man. So anyway, I don't want to take any more of your time. I'll catch you guys later. Die Hard Knicks out. Once again, there goes the score. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace. 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking your thumb, salute.
crew, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard, homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder.